The future is now. Understanding, will, and going to in First Conditionals. Hello, language enthusiasts. Today, we're going to tackle a fascinating topic: using will and going to in first conditional sentences. Now, the first conditional might sound intimidating, but it's really about predicting a likely future based on a possible condition in the present. It's the world of if this, then that. So, let's explore this topic together. Before we dive into the use of will and going to, let's do a quick recap on what the first conditional is. The first conditional is a structure we use for possible future actions that are dependent on the result of another future action or event, where there is a realistic chance of the condition being fulfilled. In its simplest form, the first conditional sentence can be structured like this: if plus present simple, future simple. For example, if it rains, we will stay at home. In this sentence, rains is in the present simple tense, while will stay is in the future simple tense. Alright, now let's get into using will in the first conditional. As you saw in our example above, will is often used in the main clause of a first conditional sentence. It helps us talk about future actions that we believe are likely or certain to happen if the condition is met. For example, consider the sentence: if you don't water the plants, they will die. Here, we are predicting a future event, the plants dying, based on a possible condition: you not watering the plants. On the other hand, going to is also used in first conditional sentences. However, we often use going to when we have evidence in the present that something is likely to happen in the future. For instance, take the sentence: if you don't study, you're going to fail the test. In this example, the evidence is the lack of studying, which predicts the result of failing the test. So, when should we use will, and when should we use going to? Remember, we use will to predict a future action based on a condition, while going to is used when there is present evidence suggesting a future outcome. However, in everyday English, will and going to are often used interchangeably in the first conditional, and the difference in meaning can be subtle. And that's it, folks. You've just learned how to use will and going to in first conditional sentences. Remember, will is for certain predictions based on a condition, while going to is based on evidence. Don't worry if it feels a little tricky at first. Keep practicing, and it'll become second nature in no time. Thanks for joining us in this lesson. We hope you found it helpful. And remember, the future of your English skills is bright, and it's going to get even brighter with practice. Until next time, keep learning.